Hey guys, Crypto Trends here with the one day chart report on the top cryptos on Apex Omni. It's a derivatives exchange done by Bybit. It's no KYC. You can come and go as you please. You've got control of all your own money. Anyone can open an account. Basically, I've just finished. If you haven't seen it, look at the silverbacked on Substack, and there is a Crypto Trends Weekly. It's a free report I've just finished. But then what I'm doing here with you guys, that you're my one day chart people, so you're more likely to be trading more frequently in compressed time frames, or actually or using leverage. So this is the fast money. This is where we will apply some leverage. So what I wanted to do is basically turn this into a specific report for those people that want to apply to actually do a bit of leverage and isolate just the assets that are got the most potential to pump and pump hard. When you got weekly, monthly trends lining up with daily trends, you got a double whammy. Plus, we've got a smooth Heikin-Ashi long and short indicator, which really is closely tied to price movement. That will give us another confluence. And then obviously we've got just the general trend of Heikin-Ashi candles on the one day chart. So we've got weekly, smoothed, EMA. And also Heikin-Ashi to mask out the volatility and give us the underlying signal trend to guide us to just the ones that the assets that are actually primed on more than one time scale or time frame chart. So we've got a whole bunch of confluences to sort of identify which ones they are. So we're going to go through that because I've just marked up the chart. Where are we? Here we go. I've marked up the chart here with the weekly trend. So let's go have a look, and we'll go into the one day chart. And from here is where you can basically find your trades. So this is basically what I would do. So doubling up, you got Bitcoin. So now as I find one of these. Okay, so we got this, and then we got let's go into here, coordinates. Settings. Let's change this to writing's blue. We'll make this one day. Stop. Just go stop loss. We know that's a stop loss. One day stop loss. There we go. So. Now what I'll do is I'll just copy that for the next chart. Okay, so we've got a one day stop loss, and we basically just closed the candle here. So we've got the one day stop loss is at is $100,087. We're going long Bitcoin. We got a double on Bitcoin there. In fact, what I'll do is when I get the double, I'll leave it up as a green, and then if it's a double on the short for all time frames and indicators, I'll do that too. So we've got confluence we've got the confluence on the weekly TA I just did. We've got a green candle on the Heikin-Ashi on the daily, and then we got we're well within our 7 day stop loss on the 7 day, as you can see there. And then we've still got a current green buy signal. So we've got everything's green to go with BTC. Ethereum. We can see that we do have a stop loss up this level, sort of here outside the price range. So we're actually short on the weekly, but I think on the monthly we're actually a little bit long. I think we're a bit long, but anyway. So on the daily we're short. On the weekly we're short, and then on the daily we're also short. So let me just put this up here. So I would actually be short from there with a stop loss level of. So this is a double whammy too. So it's a current. You got a short symbol there. You got short on the weekly, and you got a short candle on the daily close. So there's three confluences. So that is a current short on the daily if you wanted to whack some leverage on. On the monthly, I would say it's actually on a fundamental basis, it's probably not the way I would go. In fact, I would probably, if you want to hold this for a multi-day trade, I'd probably Ethereum I would actually sort of be long. But if you're just going into scalping, this is the sort of trades I'm doing with this type of content. So Solana, we do have a red candle here on Heikin-Ashi, which is a no. So we've got a conflict. Weekly green, daily not green. But we do have two greens and a conflict here. Let's have a look here. Yeah, we have a current short coming up, so there's completely conflicted. So I would actually stay out of Solana on a short-term basis. So I would. On a long-term basis, it is still currently long, and it looks like it might have a continuation. Let's have a look at today. Yeah, see that's bigger than that. So, but that's bigger than all those. So, yeah, it really needs to resolve. Hasn't resolved yet. So I would stay out of Solana. Ton, unless you go to very small time frames. Ton on the weekly is red. So let's have a look at the daily. We're going to look at the daily. Daily straight away. It's a short. So it's a short, and then we have a short signal. So three confluences. It looks like it wants to try and creep up. Let's go to normal candles. It's sort of come up to there. So we've got the high. A lower high, a lower high, a lower high, and then we're just going to see how this resolves. So if you wanted it to try and get onto that, probably a good spot. If this continues on, just have a really tight stop loss. But I would actually, I would say a short on that's fine. And like, because it's so close to the price here. So it's so close to the price. It's been up already. We've had about 2 hours of trading, so it's very, very hard. But we're getting that lower high, lower high, lower high. That's a finished candle, remember, and then we're going to see how this one resolves. But if it continues going down, you could probably get even it goes halfway. It's a 4.27% move. So short, I'm going to leave it active short on TON, and a stop loss level of $5.26 in the blue here. So I'll leave it up. Doge. Doge, let's get this on here. So Doge is a automatic buy for a daily. So we've got a green, and then we've got a conflict with the sort of price action going down like this. Let's have a look at the candle. Whoops, actually, well, it should have been Heikin-Ashi. No, it is a current short. Yeah, it's a current short sell. It's a current short, I would actually say on that. And then we've got a green weekly. So it's two shorts and a green weekly. So it could go down in the short term. But now let's flick it over to here. We've got probably on the latest candle with it is probably a green. So short term short, longer term green. May win the day, but I don't like the looks of that wick, and I don't like the looks of that wick. We basically the sellers are in control. Sellers are in control. It's telling me sell. So that's a conflict on the weekly. So I'll rule that out because we're not having enough confluence. ENS again. I'll start off at Heikin-Ashi like I've been doing with all the others. Current. It's a current buy, really. Let me just go back to what I left that as. Yeah, current short. Yeah, current. Let's get this out here. Firstly, weekly says buy. Daily says buy. We've got a sell alert here, and then as far as the groupings of these candles here. Strong engulfing candle here, and then basically massive wicks at the top here. Like the buyers are in control, buyers are in control. Then basically every time they're trying to push, it's getting smashed down. I don't like the looks of that. And that if we were just going to go by the letter of the law with this, it would be green, but it's a green doji. So. And then we've got a sell signal. Too many conflicts. I would stay out of it. There's not enough clear direction. Not is on here would be current sell if you were to jump in it now. So we've got a sell, a daily sell, a weekly sell, and then on the normal candles, a lot of big red candles there, engulfing candles. We do have some relief coming in here as far as a bit of a bounce, and this hasn't resolved yet, but it won't till tomorrow. But this candle here, I would say, yeah, this area here is getting rejected, so this could be the forming of a bounce, and then we've got a short. So yeah, no, that's too many conflicts. IOU, actually, did I mark that? Yeah, I did. Yeah, see, there you go. Too many conflicts. I'm saying short on that one. So IOU, let's get this out. So weekly says short, daily says short too, and we have a daily short from the 20th of Jan. That is still current. Current candles. We're seeing a possible bounce, but this nothing bigger than this. When it tried to go up, got smashed straight down. This is very, very, very bearish. So that being the case, we got 1, 2, 3, and a very bearish scenario. So that's a current good idea to short on the 1 day. In here we have so we've got current daily short, so weekly short, daily short for starters, and then we're within a weekly short signal as well. And if I change to normal candles, try to get up and got smashed down. A bit of a extended wick down here, and it looks like it's trying to bounce, but you know, if that stop loss level was set there and we're doing a short, I would do it. I would go short there because we've got enough confluence. We've got 3, and plus that grouping. There's a lot of that's a big wick, much bigger wick than this, and this massive candles are way bigger than anything previous. So, you know, a move like this with these bigger candles, I would think you've got this much potential. You know, 23% probably from that high. Let's get that measured. 23% would be probably about where it's got to. So it's really got to resolve either up or out of this area. But yeah, there's nothing really too. I mean, this looks like it's coming up, but as soon as you change to Heikin-Ashi, you know, it's just a continuation from this short. So you could certainly go short, and then just have a stop loss in the blue here that I'll be marking every time I mark one of these. It's got the stop loss there. If you are going in fresh, so that's an alright short. AVAX is short on the weekly, short on the daily. I would I'll set up a stop loss at $37.60, and then let's have a look at the normal candles. Yeah, massive wick up there. So yeah, the sellers are in control. This hasn't really broken through. Just have a stop loss at $37.60, but yeah, that's a good short setup. Yeah, I'll leave that up there. And bonk. Post. I'll be short there. 1,000 bonk, and straight away it's a conflict on the weekly. So like weeklies a buy, dailies a sell. So if you get that, get rid of that. WIF. If you're looking up here, these are the ones I'm marking in what I'd say is a possible long or short for leverage, or just a day trade. That might end up okay. That lines up with the weekly. So WIF is a short. I would suggest that the last closed candle is a short continuation. We've got a short, so 3 confluences for short, and let's have a look at the actual candles. Yeah, absolutely, the shorts are in control there. We've got lower lows forming from these lower lows, so that's a current short, a good one to short. Okay, Audi. Starting off with, okay, so I actually had to skip ahead and skip back, so I would have to. I'm not sure on the weekly on these ones, so we're gonna have to skip past these ones. I sort of got fumbled up there, so I don't have the actual. If you want to go back and look through the weekly to see what I actually pinned those as, yeah, I'm gonna have to skip through that and go to near. That's okay. There's 70 assets, so I'm just getting into this new. So near protocol is long there. It's short here. It's not short here. It's a conflict straight away, so forget it. XRP. XRP is long, and this is also long. So 2 confluences plus third. So there's 3 confluences saying it's long. And let's have a look at the candles and how they look. Big engulfing candle, but a big wick down the bottom. Looks like a good decent bounce up and rejected, so they're sort of neutralizing each other out. But since then we're getting from there we're getting a higher low, and are we forming a higher low here? If we don't break below this level, I would say yes, that's a good long, and have a stop loss level at $3.01 if you do go long on that. ADA, let's have a look. So firstly, let's get back to Heikkinen, which is my mistake that I did last time, which had caused me to skip for. Okay, so I would be short on that and long on the weekly. So yeah, so it neutralizes it out. Oops. Oh Jesus, what are you doing? This one. Hey, Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash is. Let me just. It's ready. So it's long on the weekly and short on the daily. So forget about that. Litecoin is it's long on the weekly and short on the daily. So no. Sui is long on the weekly and short on the daily. So no. I want them all, as I say, I want them all to line up. Otherwise, I want the planets to align. I just want to hand pick like a sniper exactly what to go to. Short on the weekly, short on the daily, inside within a short indicator, and then let's have a look at the normal candles to see how it looks. Yeah, massive tall wick there, and just fumbling around down here. Massive engulfing candle. I would say the sellers are in control there. That's a good short. And I'm sorry I've got to skip the 1, 2, 3, 4, the next ones, because I actually was working on normal candles when I was doing the TA, and I don't know which ones were the weekly, so I've lost my confidence in the weekly. So it's jumping back in with Link. Link is a good. It's long on the weekly, long on the daily. Still a current long indicator there as well. Looking at the actual normal candles. Yeah, we've got some nice sized candles. We've got some, yeah, the most recent closed candle is actually quite bullish. So yeah, we've got confluences all over the place. So that's a good long. STX. Looking at this, we've got short on the weekly, short on the daily. Shorting indicator has triggered. So we've got 3 confluences, and let's have a look at the candles, how they look. Weak, negative, downside, struggle to push past. We've got high, lower high, another just closed lower high, and then we've got this one just like struggling there a bit. But just based upon that combination and the other confluences, I would say yeah, that's a really good short. I would. Let's have a look. Yeah, I would short that for sure. Uni. Okay, so we got straight away we have a no go because we have a long and we got a short here. So so I wouldn't touch that. That was a short, wasn't it? Yeah. Uni. Don't touch the uni. Lido. Okay, so we have long on the week, long on the day. Long indicator just triggered, so it just triggered, and on the normal candles. Yeah, engulfing candle here and continuation. That's looking strong. I would actually definitely consider that for a long. Jupiter. Pace. Candles. Okay, long on the weekly. We are short on the daily, but we just got another short indicator. And if you go to normal candles, big engulfing candle here, which is probably why it does look bullish. But we've really retraced. We've really retraced past the 50, past the 618. We're really in deep territory. This is either the best buy of the century, or it has potential to continue down. So, yeah, I would say conflict straight away. Just on that. Yeah, buy on the weekly, sell on the daily. Yeah, it's a conflict straight away. Ronin. Ronin is a sell on the weekly, and it's a sell on the daily inside a current sell indicator. So 3 confluences to sell. How do we look upon this? Well, it's a pretty good attempt at a candle, but that's a double. That's a hard one. Obviously over here it could be a bouncing continuation, but it's so close to this stop loss level, so you could do a short. You could do a short. I wouldn't be too upset, and then from there to there it's going to hit your stop, or it'll turn around and come back down. So I'll leave it as an active short for a leverage trade. Not the best of the best, but actually, let's be tough. Let's rule it out. It will be really tough. Okay, so Filecoin weekly bullish, daily not bullish. So let's get rid of that. AR is bearish on the weekly, bearish on the daily. Bearish signal indicator, EMA. Yeah, that's very bearish. So I would say an active short there, opportunity for sure. Okay, and then we have. Okay, so conflict straight away. Daily green, weekly red. Weekly green, daily red conflicts straight away. Maker, red, and red. So we got three indicators saying red. What's the normal candle say? That's very bearish. That's very bearish. Yeah, that's very bearish. The whole thing. I would say that's a good shorting opportunity. Let me just go back there. Yeah, look at that. That's a massive wick saying that the sellers are in control. So I'll keep that red for a short. BNB, we've got. We have. That's a on the daily it's a sell. On the weekly it's a buy. So straight away, no, don't touch it. Popcat is a sell on the weekly, and it's a sell on the daily with a EMA smooth Heikin-Ashi indicator saying it's a short. Let's have a look what the candles are saying around this cluster. We never push past the actual size of that candle on this side. I think that's got further downside, so that's an active short as far as I'm concerned, because it went up and got rejected past below this body. So it's looking like I mean over there. Well, exactly what I'm saying didn't work out because it ended up continuing, but have a stop loss there at 54 cents, 54.76 cents as a short. Let's change back to Heikin-Ashi, don't forget. Okay, on the weekly we've got a short, and on the daily we've got a buy. So straight away TRX. I wouldn't muck around with it. Sundog. Actually, you know what? I've got to check on. See, I think it's actually. Yeah, that's the last one there. So only a couple more to go. Sundog. So short. I'll just get this on here. That's also a short. Short under a short signal. Let's have a look at the daily candles. Bearish. Neutral. Bullish. Very close to the stop loss. You got lower lows. Lower low, lower low, lower low, lower low. Yeah, it could be a really good spot to get short. Yeah, I would be happy to short that, and then basically just put it on the glass top of the glass closed candle, like 6.9 cents. I would put stop loss and go short. That wouldn't upset me too much. Here we would be short if we were shorting from here. So short on the weekly. What did I just do that? I think I just hit that. Short on the weekly, short on the daily. Within a short signal on the EMA, and let's look at the candles for some more compliments. Very bearish, very bearish. Sellers are in control anywhere around this level, so if we were to do this, we'd basically go all around that level. So it's come up to the midway level. It's probably going to resolve down, I would say. Yeah. Yes, sellers are in control of that level. Selling hard through here. People have bought up there. Yeah, and again, we're starting. I don't think we're starting on a weekly bearish, so there's some higher time frames. I mean, it might get up to here, but it'll probably go further down unless it smashes through that level too. So don't forget, it's been up here, it's come down, got a lower high, and it could come up here and do the same thing. But yeah, if you wanted to jump on there, I probably would. Use that as a stop loss area, and you need to give it enough room to move. Yeah, I wouldn't go to here. I would put the stop loss up there, $9.27, and give it a crack. Like you want to have enough room to run up a bit and then continue on like it has, like here. You know what? This is probably the easiest way to do it. Go to the bottom, go to the top, go to the bottom, go to the top. Go to the bottom, break it out, and then basically just grab this and just line that up with that down there. So it hasn't gone as deep. It hasn't gone as deep this time. If we were following the same pattern, that goes across there. If I just line these up a little bit, you see it's tightening up, isn't it? And it needs to resolve, and it's coiling up. So it just needs to resolve so the stop loss I would put is probably $9.27, and then you'll be able to let it run and have enough space to run, and that's the most recent. If you were holding from back here, I'll be trailing my stop, and that's where it would be. So. Yeah, $9.27. Sorry to go into so much detail on that one, but that's probably what I would do. Long story short, Tia, I would firstly let's get this on here. So we're on Heikinashi with sell on the weekly, sell on the daily, and sell indicator on the smooth Heikinashi EMA. Let's have a look at the normal candles and see how they look. Terrible, bearish. Very volatile. Wow. And again, let's zoom out a little bit. Zooming out, I mean, obviously the overarching trend is down. We've got this lower high. Just go like this. So we've got, there's the high, there's a lower high, a higher high. It seems like it could be a rounding bottom, so it could basically just go up and down all the way through here and just basically end up resolving to the upside. It depends, but I would just have a tight stop if you want to do it. It's not jumping out at me as something that's good value to short. Personally, because look how choppy it is. Yeah, I'd just stay out of it just for that reason alone. And whoops. Although it's probably, I think it probably will break through that, and because I reckon it'll keep on going up. Injective. Okay, so just to round this off and finish off quickly. So it's a bullish on the weekly, bearish on the daily. So for that reason alone, I wouldn't touch it. Arve is it's bullish on the weekly, bullish on the daily as well. So I would think you're within a current long call from the 15th of Jan. It's now the 22nd of Jan. Here where I am, and then obviously look at the normal candles. That's bullish. That one is not that bullish, but it just that's reversed it and then some. So together, I don't mind that. That's pretty neutral as far as the wicks on either end. In fact, it's got more wick there than it has up there. I like the formation of that. I would say that's a good long. Yeah, that's a good long. We've had some struggles down here. We've gotten past it, so people are sort of like, you know, we're moving on to new levels. And also, here's it's a lower. Similar high, just a little bit lower, and then this breaks through into a higher low. You see, I like that. So that's I'll leave that. Sorry, I'll keep on knocking it out, but I would say yes. I'll leave that as a current trade for a long. Hamster. Going to here. Okay, first of all, green on the week, red on the day. Straight away, no. Eigenlayer is red on the week, red on the day, under a red indicator for price EMA, and that's like they're all doji. So I just wipe all of those out. I mean, nothing. This one's, I'm bearish on that. That whole cluster of that formation. The level it's at, it's finding a new low. And lower highs as well. It's downtrending, and that's why I probably selected it on the weekly as a downtrend. It's probably not a bad sort of area. I mean, it could come up a lot higher. If I was gonna do this, I would actually just leave it some room to run. So I would actually put the stop loss up here and give it some room. It'll probably, if it does come up, it'll do this again, and it'll continue down if the same thing were to repeat, and it looks like it will. That's why I've marked it as. So yeah, so it'll be short term, 4 hour, 8 hour. You know, expect it to run up a little bit against you, but just have the stop up there at $3.09 or $3.10 to give it enough room to move if you are doing a short. But I'll leave that as a current short. Okay, so and say SEI, it's short on the week, short on the day, under a current short indicator EMA, and then let's have a look at the candles. Bearish, undecided, and very weak. So again, there's no surprise. It's a short on the weekly. And again, are we finished with this big, massive, crazy move up after this massive candle? That's basically taking out. People like stop hunting before it goes down. So I think it'll go down further. You know, we did get down here to lower lows, and we're getting lower highs as well. So that's a continuation, long-term downtrend. This is where you catch it. So If you wanted to look at it, frame it, just go from here to sort of like here, and then basically just think of it in terms of, you know, you want to get your trade within here. Let me just do this. Think of it in terms of that. And then basically, like, you know, if you're going to go short, yes, you go short, but like, you know, it's probably going to come back up to here. So I'd probably, let's go to Heikinashi. I probably would, to take this trade, I mean, it basically could go up to this sort of level. So, you know, I'd definitely put the stop loss, you know, up at this sort of level, 38 cents, 38.9 cents, and just give it enough room to run, because it could just do this again. So, like, I mean, even up there is probably a little better. You know, so that's a big commitment. You're going to have it run against you. I'd rather you get an entry up here rather than go short from here. So for that reason alone, I'm just going to knock it out for a short at the moment. But it is definitely on the weekly. It's definitely good. That's probably why I picked it for the weekly short. Okay, on here we have MEW. MEW is short on the week, short on the daily, under a short indicator, and let's have a look how the candles look. Very strong bearish sign. Wow, massive wick, massive there. Looks like it's bouncing, but we've got lower lows. You know, do we have one of these? Let's draw it in if we do. It just doesn't want to do it, does it? Do we do this? And do we do it again? There you go, trade that. So it's short on the week. On the daily, it's definitely short. But you know, it's just it's crazy volatility, isn't it? You wouldn't think it's that much volatility, but it actually is. You know, that volatility from there to there is that measured. So it's too much volatility. Like you wouldn't want to do a stop from here. A short from here, I should say. You'd probably, you know, look for it to signal up here or something like that, this sort of level, and then you know, and then you'd probably sort of like, you know, get something where you've got you start forming again, where you often see it a bit of a channel. You see how that sort of continues with sort of where it's sort of been within. So maybe not with as much volatility, but it might do this, or it might find a higher low and then break out. But if it comes down and keeps on hunting these lower lows, then it should continue down. So on the weekly, it's a short, but I don't think it's a good entry from this point at the moment. Let's get rid of this chart. I would stay out of it. Turbo. I've got a prediction on my chart there. I won't delete that. I'll keep it there. So this is a short on the week, and it's a short on the day for this last closed candle, and then it's within a current short indicator, and one of the, I say, very bearish, very bearish, just all bearish. Lower high. You know, we've got the potential to, you know, to sort of see this come up and retest this for another lower high before it goes down. You know, there's nothing much going on at the bottom of this. It's sort of like a wedge, and look, you know, and a falling wedge like that, it'll probably one of these taps up here is going to resolve to the upside. What have we had previous? Like, geez, we are. Actually, on a weekly scale, that's a really good short. Look up actually. Sorry, actually that's from my weekly chart. So I am expecting it, you know, because of this formation, probably to get down to this sort of level. Yeah, because like this level here, like all this market structure here is going to be retested. I think it's going to be retested, which is just basically this, just retesting those levels. It might go up again, but yeah, I think it. Yeah, a lot of time will have to pass by before we see what happens there. But yeah, again within this wedge, forget about what's going to happen later on. I think it's more likely to pump up than with these wicks. It'll probably pump up first before it goes down further. The stops that had to be so wide. It's almost a weekly trade. It's not a daily trade. Daily chart trade. Nero is short on the week. Short on the day as well. On the last daily close within an indicator EMA that we're bearish. And let's see what the normal candles say. Very bearish with a wick, extra bearish. Neutral. A little bit neutral or maybe to the downside, and a little bit of a weak pump with very little data. So I'm just ignoring that. If we look where we've been, we've got. I'm just trying to frame. Sorry, I'm just trying to frame what it looks like as what someone's saying within. As far as the structure, again, I mean, if we have a continuation of this, I mean, it could do anything from here, but you know, if you're going to set up a stop here, you just get stopped out as it's on its way to here to retest this somewhere along here. It wouldn't. You see how it's done this? So if it does that again, it could maybe scrape out high if you're lucky. I think it's got more potential to come up higher faster. So for that, I would say no to a short, unless you're doing on a weekly scale with a very wide stop. Nero ETH. So we are short on the weekly and short on the daily as well. Within the short EMA. Normal candles. What's going on here? Bearish, very bearish. Running out of steam there, and I think that'll bounce. I don't think that matches up with a short on the daily at all. I think that will bounce, and it could bounce well past that stop loss. So why lose money? 1 million MOG. Go back to Hakanashi firstly. Okay, so we're short on the week. We're short on the day, and look, it's already smashed up where I probably would set up the stop loss. So I just stay out of it. Fast moving, all these memes. You've got to be very careful. When in doubt, stay out. Short on the week on Hippo. Short on the day within a short indicator. That's all bearish, and it hasn't really broken out convincingly at all. I'm not bearish enough to say short from here. It's probably, if you look at where it's coming from. So I pretty much know the answer to this. I don't have to do this, but I thought let's just have a look anyway. So zoom out a bit. Well, so like you really do have. Isn't that interesting when you zoom out? What happens? Falling wedge. It'll probably result to the upside. No, I think on the weekly, I'll probably just keep on trailing that down on the weekly. I wouldn't do a daily short. I reckon that's going to break up to the upside most likely. like for that sort of falling wedge sort of formation. Okay, so back to Hakunashi. So I think we're almost at the end. Yeah, we are. We're almost at the end. Sorry, guys, it's taken a little while, but it's good to know. It's good to know. It's interesting. Some people might use the information to find some shorts. Goat. Goat is so it's a short on the week. It's a short on the day. It's within a short indicator, and then daily candles look. Okay. Bearish, doji. That's literally saying it's gonna. It's run out of steam. I think it's probably gonna bounce how high? I don't know. I'm not gonna. I don't want to lose money from there to there, so I'd say no. Not an active short for me. Moogden. This is short on the week. Short. It looks like an active short on the day. We have an active short indicated. Bearish neutral, completely about to change and changing. So it's about to go up. So I wouldn't touch that for short. Peanut. Let's go to Hakunashi. Make sure we got the right view. And bearish on the weekly, bearish on the daily, bearish indicator, and let's have a little bit more candles here. Really running out of steam there. Got a doji and possibly another doji. It's just run out of steam. It could have some further moves to the downside, but let's have a look in context of where we are. Wow, that's where we came from. People take it. There's a little bit of market structure there. I think we could probably bounce here. So yeah, for that, I'm going to say no. I think that could actually bounce, or it'll go lower. But I've got one more time to see how it pans out. HPOS 101. No, I'm saying it wrong. It's short on the daily, short on the weekly. Within a sell indicator from the 20th of Jan, 2 days ago. Let's have a look at the normal candles. Bearish, seeking further down, but it didn't dip down far enough to get to a lower low. So just straight away, I would say no. It's not something I'm short. I think that could start. I think it could start getting the reverse of what you see there. I think it could be rounding up. It's very possible. I just don't want to be involved in that for a short-term bet. Okay, so we have ACT. So short on the week, short on the last daily candle, and within a short indicator, the EMA, and then let's have a look at the real price movement and see what story that tells us. we hit a low, we've got a high low, and we've within that candle still a lot of time to go on that. To me, I think that move's finished. I think it goes up, so I think if you get into a short there, I think it'll just come up and hit your stop. Very most likely. H bar, we are paste that there and go back to Hakunashi. Okay, long on the week, short on the daily, straight away. I wouldn't touch it. Zen, that's a quick one. Zen, short on the week, short on the daily close. Within a short, back from the 19th. That is 3 days ago, so this move might have been running out of steam, so just be aware of that. Yeah, so like we're starting to get drops that are going and putting in possibly a higher low here from here to here, so that could be our moment where it's going to sort of turn around as far as structure. I think I would stay out of that. it could go down on, as I say, I've marked it as a short for the week on a weekly, but that's basically just you know, as you know how I draw these things. It's just basically I'm thinking more of this until it breaks, you know, and that's why my stop loss trading stop loss is up there. So that invalidates it. So again, I think it's going to go up here. That's what I'm actually thinking on the weekly. So it's going to come up, it's going to go down here and come up or whatever. It might go down first, but like, you know, it's very common for it to come down, not quite there, and then go do a bit more of this before it comes down. You might be in that trade for days and days and days. So just be aware of that. You can do you, but I think this whole move. It resolves in a breakup probably eventually. It's really a bull flag. 1, 2, 3 pulses. Is it finished? There's lower lows, a bottom point and a higher low. So it might do one of these jobbies. Who knows? So it's So I would sort of just stay out of that one. It's just stalling right here. I think it goes back up. So if you are going to go short, I would get it from a rejection from this trend line up here. I was just trying to get those words out, and finally I came to it. I'm getting a bit tired. Sorry. Paste. I'm just working out the format I'm doing on this, guys. So if this is taking too long for you, it does take a while to go through these. Again, the daily won't be done. This won't be a video done every day, so it's basically just to set you up to see what's good for the week on a daily scale. And then once a week I'll probably go through this and set out some trades and share any trades that I get into. So we are short on the week. Come back. Right, we're short on the week. We're short on the daily. We are within a short indicator, but it's from way back here on the 9th of Jan. So really, that's 11 days ago. That's the place to get into it. So I'm thinking this is going to either be the best trade of your life continuing on, but you really needs an element of luck here, because that's a really good move that's already happened. There's a lot of market structure over here, so it has the potential to get down to here. Another sort of like 29%. So that's probably why I got red on the weekly. But just have your stop loss at a good level. On these daily ones, I would actually just go in there, go to Heikin-Ashi, pull it back, and then basically you need to give it enough room to run. So the most recent wick is what I would do, and then see if it fills in down going down here on your daily. So don't remember too high a stop loss. Too tight a stop loss if you're doing it. That is all red. That is all red. And what does it match up with? It matches up with this final high. So just be careful that resistance might become support here. So again, and you know what? Just on that alone, we don't have to take it. See what happens. I'll probably stay out of that one until we see something resolve. Virtual is so we are we're bearish for the week, bearish for the day, and then we would have been stopped out if we had taken it already. So forget that. We're out of it. Last one. Here's what we got going on here. So it's bearish on the week, bullish on the day. So straight away we're out. See you later. That's it, guys. So there's some trading ideas for you. You know, there's one longer in Ave. Shorts are Eigen, Aptos, Sundog. How the hell did Sundog make it in there? I do not know. Short, yeah, okay. Popcats are short, Makers are short, ENAs are short. Not convinced on that one. Was it ENS or ENA that was? Let me know in the comments. That Trump bought. ARU. Yeah, it was ENS. ENA is different. AR. That's a short. A long on Lido. Short on STX. A long on Link. Yeah, that's nice. It's getting new high highs. Look at that big W. Right, that's a good one. Maybe it might come back here and go up, but it's going. That's probably going to go up. Polygon. Definite short. Yeah, you've got all weakness going down there. XRP. XRP. It's had some really good performance already, so it's probably gonna keep going. I mean, look at that. There's no wick below that, so you can. It's like it's a bullish candle on the daily, and bullish on the weekly as well. So don't forget that. These are all ones that are bullish. So we got WIF is bearish, AVAX bearish, ZK bearish, IOU bearish. Ton is bearish. Probably a good entry there if that actually works out. Look what's going on here. Look how close that's getting, and it's getting rejected. Maybe it goes through, who knows? But the stop loss is so close, it's worth a shot. And BTC stop loss down here. You know, are we going to go down to 100 and then do what? You know, I can see a big W there. I think we're going to go to the next level eventually. There's no reason why it can't be here. Anyway, that's it for the leveraged positions. For you subscribers. Again, I'll send you out any sort of if you take any longs or shorts on any of these, or you have any ideas yourself, put it into the subscriber chat, and I'll do the same. I've got a current. Oh yeah, that's another thing too. I've got a current. What do you call it? It's in my other account. I got a vault. Yeah, a vault. It's in this bit here. You go to vaults. It's not so much for you guys, but if you're going to be lazy and you just wanted to just follow what my trades I'm doing, you just come in here, just find silverback in here, and then you can basically just follow the vault, and then I think from memory, let me just double check. Okay, so if I come into perpetuals, see it should come up as vault or whatever here. You just go sign into this. It's a different account to get into. Okay, so this is. Okay, so perps. So I got silverback or perps. So this is my perps account, and this is silverback, which is I'm trading perps in a vault, so which you can be followed. Okay, yeah. So I just started this today. So I've got a 5x long on ETH, and it's up 10%. It's made $15. There's $767 worth in there. I think it's me and maybe one other person so far, and yeah, it's like it's basically got it's got a stop loss level at 29.10, and yeah, take profit of just 5,000 arbitrarily, because I mean I think ETH should be 5,000. When the whole market goes up, we will hit 5,000 easily. So I'm just letting that run, and then basically people can come in here and do it, and then basically I get a little bit of a kickback from doing it as well. I don't know how much it is, but yeah, just go look at vaults. Just come up here, look at vaults, and then look for silverback, and you'll see it's a negative profit because I actually started the account, ran it just to play around with it, and then I think I lost 29% or something like that on a small trade, and it's like, what? It went into my stats, so that's working against me. Let's have a look. See what it says. My goal 2 again. No, it doesn't say. It says live. Net value. What? Let's find silverback in here. Silverback, here we go. Yeah, negative 23. So that was like, I got in, I did 10x, it went down 23% or something like that. 30% I think it was. Yeah, it went down 30%. And I just closed it. I go, what the hell? And then I just really looked at the take profit and stop loss levels on a monthly chart. I think I want something I want to hold for a long time, because like all these guys are swinging for the fences, and they'll all end up. Some of them are doing really well. Moon mission, yeah, but there's not a lot of big money in here, so I can start a new account under any sort of name at any time. But yeah, silverback obviously, unless someone pinches my name, is what it is in there. If you guys really could not be bothered, just want to deposit into what my latest trade is in here. Anyway, that's it. Sorry, again, there's no way I can make this shorter. It will get shorter over time because I'll have to explain myself a bit less. But yeah, so that's basically the 1 day chart insights, and hopefully you get some value out of this. Again, I'm not doing this daily. It's going to just let's go to the chat. Let's share stuff in there. Anything that happens during the week, I've actually going to spend a lot more my time. I'm going to be basically testing out and beta testing code to do some automation stuff when Tetra comes out. So that'll be, and that's going to cost me a lot of money to actually for the subscription. It was a bit of a surprise amount, I thought. But so yeah, I've got a proof of concept on that very quickly, and I'll be throwing some attention that way. So it's going to suit me just doing my own trades, just sharing a little bit here and there what my thoughts are once a week, and then I'll just do the occasional sort of message to you guys. Anyway, I'll cut it off there, otherwise it'll take longer, and I'll catch you in the next video.